Shred Shack Radio.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to Shred Shack Radio on 89.7 FM, mywcwp.org. Pat and Reese in the studio, and it is very crowded in here today. We have got some special guests in with us, ladies and gentlemen. A pale horse named Death is in the studio with us. How you guys doing?
Hi, how are you, Pat?
All right. So you guys, thank you for making the trip out. I know that this has been a busy as hell day for you guys. This is like, what, your third stop today?
It's awesome. It's fine. It's great.
Cool.
This is great to be here, and it's great to be doing what we're meant to be doing.
There you go. Now you guys are from Brooklyn, right? So
originally, a long time ago, from Brooklyn. None of us live in Brooklyn.
We're
Right.
both from Jersey, but the rest of the band's Brooklyn.
None of us here at the studio live in Brooklyn anyway. So if you got bad things to say about it,
No, it's not that. It's just that we don't live in Brooklyn anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
I myself live in Orange County, New York, and Johnny moved to Texas, and then three of the members of the band are in South Jersey.
Right.
So
There you go. So the band's doing really well right now. The last album just came out in January of this year.
yes,
When the World Becomes Undone. Great title. Love that.
thank you.
It makes sense for like a pale horse named Death to be there for when the world comes undone. So, just logically
It's
it makes sense.
apocalyptic in nature. The funny thing is I had the name and the concept and the sketches since 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Because things were going crazy back then and nothing has changed, and it seems like the name fits very well in today's times as well, so.
I mean, you go online, you're going to see people saying it's the end of the world anyway, so.
It's been the end of the world since the dawn of man.
Yeah.
It's just always something. The problem is we just can't learn from our ancestors' mistakes, and we just keep on doing the same mistakes over and over. 10,000 years, and we're still trying to figure this thing out. And when we go, we'll go, and the place will be much better off without us, maybe.
Yeah. So
The world will regenerate. Life, nature. So we're just a parasite.
So it's a cheery disposition that the band puts out. It's just hopeful.
Yeah, we just put out pretty realistic, point of view.
There you go. The whole album right now is out. It's out through Long Branch Records, and also it is available to stream on YouTube. If you don't have access to Spotify or something like that, please check it out if you do have a chance to, because it's a great album front to back. I love the pacing for it. One thing that I actually love about it, because like I've been having arguments with friends about this. Whenever people make albums like this and it has like the instrumental tracks in between songs, you have to set a mood with this sort of thing. And this album definitely sets a mood that you have to listen to front to back. So I'm going to go ahead and say that was the intent.
Yes,
Okay.
It was actually. It was a discussion when I and Eric Morgan were planning to do the record. We were discussing how we wanted to make it more intense with the cinematic soundscape experience, so that you would listen to 2-3 songs and then there would be this like interlude or intermission moment of a cinematic experience and sounds and stuff that would, if you just close your eyes and you're listening to it in a dark room, you literally are watching a vision in front of you. And we just wanted to give the listener kind of like something that a lot of people don't do anymore, is just give a conceptual experience, a cinematic experience in some form or another, and be creepy and haunting at the same time and mysterious.
With that being said, do you consider this to be a concept album, or would you consider it more just like you have a tone that you want to set out there, and this is pretty much what it's going to be?
It's a concept album as far as the way stuff goes from one to the other. It's not like a Floyd concept album where it's about one person's life from beginning to end, or one story from beginning to end. But the mood that we wanted to set, we wanted it to feel conceptual, and it's like we wanted to make a record where you kind of had to listen from beginning to end and go through this journey with us. And when you finally get to the very last track called Closure, it kind of all makes sense to the listener, and it's a mood thing for sure.
Yeah.
You don't listen to it at a birthday party.
Right. I mean,
you could.
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah.
But
I'm a weird guy.
Yeah. Then we are both in common.
There we go.
We're weird. So.
Now this, I remember reading something. I think it was when you guys were talking to Kerrang about the album, especially when you're talking about the song you guys actually just played before. which was I love that song that you guys started off with.
Love the ones you hate.
Yes, and I remember you saying that, like, it was a very personal one for you guys.
Yeah, the whole record is actually very personal, but I wrote it open to interpretation. I try not to be too specific and alienate the listener where it's like, oh, it's a woe is me about me record.
Yeah.
It is a record meant to be adopted by the listener and them to perceive it into their own feelings of whether they had an experience with a person or a something happened in life. Things like that. But that song in particular is about kind of moving on from people that might have done you wrong or let go of that grudge that's eaten away at you. Kind of a maybe like a healing song type of. And again, it's open to interpretation, but that was my spin on it.
There you go. It's definitely like one of the creepier songs that's come out so far this year, and it's one of the most like impactful in terms of like when you have that like just setting in front of you and you listen to it, you know exactly what you're going to get with a title like that.
Yeah,
and it delivers. So,
and it's the shortest song on the record actually. Everything else is like 6-7 minutes.
Yeah. Well, feelings take a while to get out there.
Hey, life's got to happen to
Yeah.
have something to say. You know, that's why I feel records can't be pumped out every month.
There you go. All right, so you guys actually played that before, but you guys are going to play it for the live crowd right now, right?
Are we?
I mean, that's what I think we were doing.
Sure.
All right, cool.
We can do another one.
All right, cool. So we have the guys from Pale Horse Named Death in the studio. This is Shred Shack Radio on 89.7 FM. They're going to play a song for us. Thank you guys once again for coming in.
Yeah, this is a song off the first record called When the Crows Descend Upon You.
All right, awesome. Take it away, guys. It's all you.
Crows descend upon your tired soul. They are as black as you. They know that you're coming to the end, and the crows descend upon you. Crows descend upon your broken bones. They crush them one by one. They know that you're falling apart, and the crows descend upon you. Time stands for no one. Time stands for no one. Time stands for no one. I ride a pale horse named Death, follows me wherever I go. To you to take your soul when the crows descend upon you. I ride a pale horse named Death, follows me wherever I go. To you to take your soul when the crows descend upon you. When the crows descend, you die. Crows descend upon your burning flesh. They tear you bit by bit. They know that you're rotting away, and the crows descend upon you. Black birds fall from the sky. Black birds come from your lies. Black birds leave you nowhere to hide. Black birds wait for you to die. Fall from the sky. Come from your lies, yeah. Nowhere to hide, oh yeah. You die.
Pale Horse Named Death in the studio with us tonight on Shred Shack Radio, 89.7 FM, mywcwp.org. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, playing some songs with us. We've only got a little bit left while we have you in the studio, so just wanted to say flat out thanks for coming in. We appreciate it as always. We do this with every band that we do, but we'd like to do a quick lightning round with you guys. Basically, answer the questions as quickly as possible. This means absolutely nothing other than people might enjoy hearing the answers. So, right off the bat, boxers or briefs?
Man, I wear briefs.
There you go. Anything?
I got the same question.
Yeah, same question all around.
I guess briefs.
There you go.
Boxers.
All right. Chicken or steak?
Steak.
Steak.
There you go. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Bacon.
There you go. That's the best answer.
Did you say
I would say
Yeah.
pancakes.
Yeah. Why settle for all the fluffy stuff when you got the big tray at the end? There you go. Who would win in a fight, Lemmy or God?
Lemmy is good.
Lemmy is God. There you go.
is
It's a
God.
trick question.
He's good.
There you go. Black Sabbath. Do you prefer Dio or Ozzy?
Ozzy.
Wow.
You know, I love Dio.
you
Although
go.
the Dio stuff's great too,
Yeah.
so that's a tough question.
That is the first universal Ozzy I've heard from a band, though. That's interesting.
It's just the OG sound of
Yeah.
Sabbath, though. You know.
Yeah. All right. And finally, Pale Horse Named Death is stranded on a desert island. Which member is eaten first?
Eric. He's the smallest and
Oh,
weakest.
man, that was a quick answer, too.
He's the smallest and weakest.
That was
The
great.
rest of us will be able to eat him up good.
I feel
Yeah.
saved somehow.
You ain't gonna get much
not
off
much
me.
to
There you go.
I'm a quick meal.
He's like a small.
he's a
Eric's like
toothpick.
he'll be like a small lamb on a spit.
Technically, Johnny would be the good eating.
Nah, he'd be tough.
Yeah, I
He'd be
guess.
tough meat over there, Johnny.
You fight too much.
He'd fight too much too.
They're still talking about it. That's the greatest thing about that question. There's always a reason for why somebody is picked, and there's always a sort of like thought process that goes into it. There's no.
You know what it is? Eric doesn't do any kind of labor, so you can tell he's going to be tender. Johnny, he's a little more muscular. He's a drummer. He's going to be a little more tougher.
Yeah,
Me.
things taste like what they eat, and I've seen.
Yeah,
Joe
and
eat.
Johnny,
I've seen Joe eat.
we've
Yeah,
seen
You don't
Joe
wanna
eat.
meat. You don't want to eat meat.
And being at Eric's a vegetarian, it's kind of like eating bovine or
might
a
be
lamb.
sweet.
You know,
He might
that
be
he's
sweet. Yeah,
not
he's got
eating.
sweetness.
You don't eat carnivores. You eat
He was
you know
grass-fed.
herbivores.
Yeah,
so
grass-fed.
It's
he's
grass-fed.
being at Eric's a vegetarian, we'd eat Eric.
There you go.
Love you, Eric.
Not that you guys have ever thought about something like this before.
I
Of
think
course not.
about a lot of things. You'd be surprised, but I can't. I'm on a college campus, so I
Oh
can't
my
say
God.
it.
There you go. Well, we'll turn off the mics and we can see what the hell's going on in your mind as soon as we're done with that. Thank you guys for coming in the studio. We appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Their new album, When the World Becomes Undone, is out right now through Long Branch Records. Please pick up a copy. These guys are awesome. A Pale Horse Named Death, thank you so much.
Can we plug a show?
Yes, you can.
The
Absolutely.
closest show to this station is at Blackthorn 51 Saturday on May 4th. We're going on tour starting next week Thursday, but that is the closest show to where you folks are. So if you feel like coming out and having some fun and hearing this stuff really loud, come to Blackthorn 51 on May 4th. Thank
Oh, yeah.
you very much. for
Thank
that.
you for coming in the studio. We really appreciate it. We're going to play something off the new album right now. We're going to play Fell in My Hole right now. on Shred Shack Radio. Thank you guys again. Pale Horse Named Death. Please pick up their album. It's awesome. Keep it locked.
Thanks.